All right, so a lot of you might be familiar with this video already with this topic, but I wanted to cover it just in case because when it comes to the ultimate transformation, the ultimate health transformation, again, there's one cause for all disease, and that's nervous system interference. And this is a little bit redundant, but that's okay. We can't hear this enough. But interference, there's physical interference, chemical, emotional, mental, and spiritual interference. And each of those has their own importance and significance. But when it comes to the chiropractic adjustment, there is a physical stress on the nervous system from the time that we're born, like basically conception all the way through labor and delivery. And then we fall off of our bikes as kids, we start playing sports, and then if we don't ever get adjusted, over time, even the emotional traumas of life and the chemical traumas leave us in this defense posture, which still causes physical interference. So the adjustment, what we can do is measure this. We scan your nervous system and find out these points of interference, and then we take x-rays and say, oh yeah, that correlates, that we can see where there's this subluxation is what it's called, but you can find this interference. And then when we adjust you, we remove the interference and basically turn the power back on to the nervous system, and then the body will heal itself. So if you come in before your adjustment, and let's say your signal strength of your nervous system was 1 bar, like the cell phone analogy, if you had 1 bar of strength, when we adjust you, you walk out of here, now you got 5 full bars, and now the nervous system can hear and respond accordingly. So the adjustment is massive for removing the interference from the nervous system. And then as you remove the interference, the nervous system functions better. So then all the stuff that you do on the chemical side or the emotional side or the spiritual side, they work better because there's less overall physical interference. So I hope that makes sense, but each one of those areas can impact the other 3 or 4 areas. And so you've got to remove all of the interference. You can't just do only physical interference, only chemical interference. You got to remove it all. So hope that makes sense. But get adjusted. It's massive, and one adjustment improves your immune system function by 48%. So, and that's just to your neck, and that's because the nerves from your neck control your immune system. Actually, up here by your atlas C1, that's where most of them are. So, I hope that makes sense. But yes, get adjusted as well. It's one of the best things you can do for your health and your nervous system. All right, see you at the next one.